Hello everyone, Gigs here once again for another Constantiam BaseTour. Well, BaseTour with a bit of a difference. So this is more about our Christmas events, and they're not huge projects, so I thought I would roll them all into one. Now, the first one I'm going to show you isn't actually a tour at all. I'm not going to be taking you around a base. What I am going to do is I am going to put up a few screenshots because we didn't have a world download of this area. So basically, on the 2nd of December 2016, I had a crazy idea of building a Christmas tree at spawn. Now, I headed on over to spawn, and I'll plonk pictures on the screen for you to see this, and I started building up the platform for the tree at spawn. Now, the actual tree itself, I started building on the 3rd of December, so the next day. I was quite happy to log in and see that my platform was still there, nobody had dug it up. And admittedly, in those days, we didn't have huge numbers of players on the server. But by late afternoon, as I was building the tree, quite a lot of players started joining me at the tree, and it became quite an event with a lot of players coming to visit us. In one of the screenshots you will see the signboard where there's quite a lot of names on it. Now, all these people were there. They helped decorate the tree, they helped build the tree, decorate the platform. It was quite amazing to see how many people were coming together and just joining in on the festivities. Now, they also tried to defend the tree. The tree was defended until the 8th of December, so it lasted 5-6 days, but then unfortunately it was at spawn and it got lava casted and turned into a cobble monster, which was a bit sad, but it was what it was. So at that point, there was a proportion of the players who were around the tree that were asked to be part of a base called Nexus, and so we wandered off to Nexus and we did a little bit of a Christmas event there. Until about the 22nd of December, I thought I would head back to spawn and uncover the Christmas tree for Christmas. Why not? Let's unwrap it. When I arrived there, Moral Bankruptcy, aka Mbash, was already there digging out the Christmas tree for me, which was fantastic. So we spent the afternoon digging out the Christmas tree and uncovering it. I think I've got a screenshot there for you to see. You'll see the cobble around the platform, bottom of the platform, that was left, but the rest of the cobble monster got removed. So yes, it did get cobble monstered or lava casted, then cobbled again, but we had such a blast doing that, that, you know, you can't take away from that. You know, people can grief these builds, they can do whatever they want to them. It's not going to change the fact that we have an absolute ball getting together as a group and doing a fun build. Who cares if it only lasts for a few days? We have fun. So there. So after that, I did a couple of little spawny project style bits and pieces. I did love hearts all over spawn, things like that. But I also did a Halloween event. So we got a group of players together. We built some Halloween themed builds. Yes, unfortunately that also got griefed. And I will get hold of the downloads for those and take you on a tour of those as well. But then in December 2017, we thought we would do it again. Now, unfortunately, the first go at having a Christmas village got griefed. Only lasted about a day maybe before it got griefed. We then moved to this site without the griefer, although the griefer eventually found it and griefed it sometime after Christmas. But we managed to complete our village in time for Christmas, and it was intact for Christmas, so we were pretty happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take you on a bit of a brief tour of the Christmas 2017 village. So I don't know who built all of these things. I just know that they were built. So we have a little bit of a I went over here looking to see, now did we have something built over here? But I actually think it was. I think this was the way we came into the base, and you could just sort of come up over this nifty little bridge and arrive at the village. Now we had 2 Christmas trees at the village. We had, oops, yes, I'm in a hole yet again. We have this one here, which is a little bit colourful and white, and in the middle we have a spruce tree with a lovely Christmas star on top. So that's that there, and if we come on, head on down here, we have, around the back, around we go. Now some of the entities, again, and I've explained this before, sometimes the entities disappear. In here we had snowmen so that we could make snow. That's why you got snow on top of there. You got hoppers that were going into that chest, and we could sit there and we could make snow. I don't think the chests have been opened during the download, so there's nothing in them. But yes, so because obviously although we had snow, we were building in snow as well, and you don't want to totally tear apart the landscape, so we were making our own snow. We have our little signboard here of all the players that were involved or who had visited the Christmas village, which was fantastic. So we must have had a map here. I don't know what map was there. I can't remember. That might have been the DC was there. Can't remember. Never mind. All good. So we've got Santa's workshop. Inside here we had a nice little cozy spot to keep warm and some nice warm food. I think there was pumpkin pie and bits and pieces in there. So a bit of a chandelier. Down here we had, this is where all the storage of everything was. A bit of a concrete maker there. So yes, we had concrete, which was fantastic. So all little bits and pieces, and all the furnaces that we were using to smelt up anything that we needed to smelt up. What do we have out here? So we had a little bit of a mini farm. This little farm was because we had inside here was white and red sheep, so that we had all the red and white wool to be able to do around the builds. Some wheat. We had our cobble mine down there, so we go down and mine cobble. In here we had some polar bears, which I was continually getting stuck in there because those were half slabs, so that made this more than 1.5. Don't know how many times I fell in there as I was jumping around. So someone built a giant snowman, super cute. Got a little bit of a bauble there. Very pretty with the glazed terracotta in use. All the ice spikes just sort of really blend in well to this environment. It's really cool. Now we did have a lot of snowmen around here, so that's what the pumpkin farm was for. That was for the snowmen. And I think there was actually a snowman in the minecart going around the tree from memory. A few little Christmas gifts. Oh, that's right, that's the fire. Now, what do we have? Oh, that's the start of, oh, hello creepers. I'm in creative, so they won't cause a trouble. Now, I did see something over here, so just before I go over that bridge, I'm just going to pop over here and see what this is. It looks like someone was planning on building something. Is it completed? What do we have over here? It looks like a little house. Oh, someone had a little ice house in here. That's kind of cool. I don't know what they were doing. They built a little bit of a walkway up here. It is possible this is something, and again, sort of our downside with downloads is that I've only got wherever it was last downloaded to. Or maybe this was just a place for them, that was their little house, and they came up here just to see the view. Oops, there's some more down there. Let's go down here. Looks like it was probably a horse stables. Yeah, I'm guessing that was where they kept their horse. Nifty. I never spotted that before. That's the first time I've spotted it. Very cool. So let's go zooming all the way back over here. Oh, and nearly forgot. Santa on an ice tower. How gorgeous is that? So clever of whoever did that one there. Again, I apologize for the builders of these. This is quite a while ago now. I really can't remember who built what. We probably really should have put more signs on things so that we knew who did what. So here we are. We're going to head on over to the last thing that... Oh, there's a sign on here. What does that sign say? Santa done by DeMonkey. Ah, there we go. There was a sign. Beautiful DeMonkey. He's gorgeous. So let's head on over to the ice bridge, all nicely themed up in the yellow. In the red and white wool. Watch out for the yellow snow. So we can head on over there. Someone's horses over there. So we can head on down over here into this little candy cane house. And down here is candy cane themed grinder. So the zombies would head on up here and come down to here. And that actually goes up into upstairs, and there's a little bit of an archway in red and white wool that goes up there. And even on the inside of here, if I break this open, it was all candy cane themed in here, complete to make it all look good. Put it up. So quite a cute little grinder. Actually, I say that and I built it myself, so it's a bit cheeky of myself to call my own builds cute, but I think it is and I like it. And again, on the outside here, because it was so high, I had a little candy cane hidey space for them to come up and not burn in the sunlight. So this was essentially our 2017 Christmas build. So we also, after this, had a 2018 Halloween event, which I will show off in another video. I will see if I can get hold of both Halloween builds so that I can show those off in another video. Sorry, I'm seeing another sign here. I'm getting distracted by signs. Toro's horse. Might be Toro's horse over there. It escaped. So, but in the meantime, I'm going to quickly cut here, and I'm going to take you to the 2018 Christmas village. So, wait one moment. I'll be back in a tick. Okay, so here we are up upon the tree for the 2018 Christmas village. Take two. Because yet again, we did quite a bit of building at the last village, so it lasted more than a day. We did quite a lot of building at the last village, but unfortunately it got found and griefed considerably. Didn't have an awful lot of pictures of it, but I will pop a couple of pictures up on screen so that you can see some of the builds that were at the original village. It was a real shame that it did get griefed before anyone was able to take a world download. I've now taught myself how to do world downloads, so in the future when I'm doing projects like these, I can make sure I have world downloads myself that I can then access and show you all exactly what we do on this server. So, welcome to the Christmas Village Part 2 for 2018. So there were only 3 of us that came onto this after the previous one got griefed, and the reason why I'm showing you this is because the codes to this have been publicly leaked and it is partially griefed, if not fully griefed by now. So I thought I might as well show it off. So we have yet again a Christmas tree, a few gifts around the bottom, and a little Santa pigman decorating the tree. We've got a couple of teddy bears underneath that are gifts for people. Over here we've got a little mushroom house. So the people that joined me here to do this, and I am missing, this must be a little bit of an older download because pretty sure there was another little build over here with the mushroom blocks and bits and pieces that is not in here. But the people that joined me here was Fuzzy and Hallie. Now, very nice enough to take time away from their own projects and come and help me out here. Now, and most of this, while I did the tree and the bears, they did most of the other work. I did do some interior work in that house, but it's not going to be there because, again, I did that recently and it's not going to be in the download. Yeah, saved on the 28th of December. So this one lasted through till after Christmas quite nicely. As I said, it's only just been publicly leaked and griefed. And along with the Christmas themed village I did this year, I also did a Christmas themed map, which I'm pretty happy with as well. These were all scattered around spawn, so hopefully enough people managed to get hold of them. I also did a whole heap of little mini tiny Christmas trees around spawn at the same time. Quite sure there we go, there it is there. I also did a whole lot of little mini Christmas trees around spawn and at people's spawn bases. Oops, I don't want to set fire to things. So there we go. People's inventories. Nice little view out there of the Christmas tree. Nice little winter wonderland house. Over here we have got... Now, I apologise for this big old mess, and unless it's been destroyed, this big old mess is still there. We haven't cleaned it up yet, so that is what it is. So up here we have a bit of a candy cane themed lighthouse. All the way up the top to there. I think it's just glass floors. Oh. We'll pop up here just in case, just to see. Hope you haven't got vertigo. Ooh, the lava's a bit spooky. But again, another nice view. Great build, guys. I like it. Is that open? Oh, it is too. Didn't spot that either. It's amazing the things I don't spot in the builds until I have a look at the downloads. And then you see some of the detail. Of course, being able to fly around helps as well. Rip Elytra. I really want Elytra back. And back over here we have another house. So inside of this house I had come in and I had built some sofas around the fireplace and a bit of a kitchen here and a seating area here. Upstairs was turned into a big bedroom, so there was a big bed here with banners and everything floating down it. And up here in the attic there was an enchanting area set up here as well. So there's another. Yeah, and I think this might have been some storage bits and pieces. Yes. So unfortunately you can't see all of that in here. I may have a screenshot of a couple of the bits and pieces. If I do, I'll show them on screen as well so that you can see them. But that is essentially our 2018 Christmas village. So not huge. The original one we did was a lot bigger than this. Had a giant snow dome. It had another giant sand Santa because we were making an Aussie themed Christmas, and we had done it in a desert, so there was a giant a giant sand Santa. There was also a giant sled, more of the pigmen there. There was some there was a giant Rudolph, there was an angel, a few houses, bits and pieces. So we've definitely done, and a eucalyptus tree is our Christmas tree. So we've done a lot more there. It's just really unfortunate that I can't do more than show you a couple of screenshots. But in the meantime, we will keep on doing these types of projects. We really enjoy them. I love getting a whole group of people on the server together to have a bit of fun, and I definitely hope that you have all enjoyed having a look at what we do for fun. This isn't our main builds. These are bases we know are going to get griefed and found, but you know, let's have a bit of fun, and maybe someone will enjoy it as they come through and look at it. But thank you very much for watching my vids again. I really appreciate the support as I'm heading up to my 100 subscriber mark, and I hope you all have a great day.